Have you ever met someone who felt like a mystery you were desperate to solve? Someone intense, magnetic, with a depth in their eyes that hints at entire universes hidden just beneath the surface? Chances are, you've encountered a Scorpio man, and if you're here, it's because you're not just intrigued, you're captivated. You want to know what it truly takes to get past his walls and connect with the passionate, loyal heart he guards so fiercely. Forget everything you think you know about cheap tricks or playing games. When it comes to the Scorpio man, that's a one-way ticket to being shut out forever. Winning his heart isn't a game of chess, it's a journey into the deepest parts of yourself and him. It's about forging a bond so strong it feels almost telepathic. So, if you're ready to understand the soul of a Scorpio and learn how to build a connection that is profound, transformative, and unbreakable, then you're in the right place. Let's start with the absolute foundation, the non-negotiable core of the Scorpio man: intensity. A Scorpio doesn't do anything by halves. He doesn't, kind of, like a song, he's obsessed with it. He doesn't, sort of, have an opinion, he holds it with unshakable conviction. His motto is, all or nothing. This applies to his career, his hobbies, and most importantly, his relationships. He craves a love that is deep, consuming, and powerful. Superficial, surface-level connections bore him to his very core. He wants to know your fears, your dreams, your secrets, the thoughts you've never told anyone else. He wants to explore the depths of your soul. So, how do you meet this intensity? You don't fake it. You embrace your own. What are you passionate about? What drives you? What makes your eyes light up when you talk about it? Share that with him. Let him see that you, too, have a world inside of you that is rich and vibrant. He isn't looking for a passive observer in his life, he's looking for a company star. A partner who meets his fire with their own powerful flame. This brings us to the most critical element of all, the key that unlocks everything: trust. For a Scorpio man, trust isn't just important, it's the very air the relationship breathes. Without it, everything suffocates and dies. He is naturally suspicious. He's been let down before, and his powerful intuition means he's constantly scanning for insincerity. He operates like a human lie detector, and believe me, his accuracy is terrifyingly high. Building trust with a Scorpio is a slow, deliberate process. It's not about one grand gesture, it's about 1,000 small, consistent actions. It's about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. It's about your words aligning perfectly with your behavior, time and time again. It's about being a vault for his secrets. When he finally opens up and shares something vulnerable, that information needs to be locked away forever. If he ever finds out you've betrayed his confidence, even in a small way, the door to his heart won't just close, it will be welded shut, and you'll never find the key again. This is why loyalty is his ultimate love language. He needs to know you are in his corner, that you have his back, no matter what. He's looking for a ride or die partner, someone who will stand with him against the world if necessary. When you prove to him, through your consistent actions, that you are a safe harbor for his soul, you will earn a level of devotion that is unlike anything else. A trusted Scorpio will love you with a fierce, protective loyalty that is truly breathtaking. Now, let's talk about that famous Scorpio mystery. He's a private person. He doesn't lay all his cards on the table. He holds back, observes, and analyzes before he reveals his true self. Many people make the mistake of trying to pry him open. They ask too many questions, push for information, and try to solve him like a puzzle box. This is a huge mistake. Trying to force a Scorpio to open up is like trying to grab smoke. The harder you squeeze, the faster it disappears. He will see your prying as a threat, a violation of his inner sanctum, and he will retreat even further. So, what's the secret? You have to cultivate your own sense of mystery. This isn't about playing manipulative games. It's about having a rich, full life of your own. It's about having your own thoughts, your own hobbies, your own passions that don't revolve around him. When you are a complete person on your own, you become infinitely more interesting to him. He is a natural detective. He wants to uncover your layers slowly, over time. Don't overshare on the first date. Let him ask the questions. Let him wonder what you're thinking. When he sees that you have a deep and complex inner world, he'll be compelled to explore it. He doesn't want a book that's already open to the last page. He wants a story that unfolds, chapter by fascinating chapter. Be the story he can't put down. Underneath that cool, controlled exterior is an ocean of emotion. Scorpios feel everything with an incredible, almost painful depth. They are far more sensitive and vulnerable than they let on. That tough shell is there for a reason. It protects a heart that can be easily wounded. He has a long memory, for both good and bad. He will remember the smallest kindness you showed him years ago with startling clarity. And he will also remember every slight, every betrayal, with the same precision. This emotional depth is why he recoils from anything fake or superficial. Small talk feels like an insult to his intelligence and his emotional capacity. He doesn't want to talk about the weather. He wants to talk about the meaning of life, the nature of power, psychological theories, and the mysteries of the universe. Engage him on this level. Ask him big questions. Share your own philosophies. Be willing to have deep, raw, and sometimes uncomfortable conversations. This is where he connects. This is where he feels seen. When you show him you're not afraid to dive into the deep end of the pool with him, he'll start to see you as a true potential partner. Don't be afraid of his intensity in these conversations. He may challenge your ideas or play devil's advocate. This isn't him being argumentative. This is him testing your intellectual and emotional substance. He wants to see if you can hold your own, if you have a mind that can dance with his. Stand your ground, defend your opinions with passion, but always with respect. This intellectual sparring is a form of foreplay for the Scorpio mind. One of the biggest misconceptions about the Scorpio man is that he wants a meek or submissive partner. Nothing could be further from the truth. He is a born leader, ambitious and driven. He is attracted to power, and he wants a partner who is powerful in her own right. He is not looking for a project or someone to save. He is looking for a queen to build an empire with. This means you must have your own life, your own goals, your own ambitions. He needs to see that you have a purpose that exists independently of him. When he's busy conquering his corner of the world, he wants to know that you're busy conquering yours. Your success doesn't threaten him, it excites him. It shows him that you are a person of substance and strength. Neediness and clinginess are the ultimate attraction killers for a Scorpio. If he feels like you need him for your happiness or validation, he will lose respect for you almost instantly. But if he sees you as a self-sufficient, confident individual who chooses to be with him, your value in his eyes will skyrocket. Your independence isn't a threat to the connection, it's the very foundation that makes a powerful connection possible. So, how do you put this all together? Let's talk about the infamous Scorpio tests. Yes, they are real. A Scorpio man will subconsciously, and sometimes consciously, test your loyalty, your integrity, and your emotional strength. He needs to know if you're the real deal before he invests his heart. These tests are rarely obvious. He might share a small, seemingly insignificant secret and then wait to see if you tell anyone. He might become distant or quiet to see if you panic and get needy, or if you give him the space he requires with quiet confidence. He might observe how you talk about other people, especially your ex-partners, to gauge your own capacity for loyalty and discretion. He might provoke a small disagreement to see how you handle conflict. Do you run away, get overly emotional, or do you face it head-on with honesty and a desire for resolution? How do you pass these tests? It's simple, but not easy. Be consistent. Be authentic. Be unshakable. Don't play games. Don't try to make him jealous, it will backfire with apocalyptic consequences. Don't be hot and cold. Be the calm, steady rock in his emotional ocean. When he pulls away, give him space, trusting that he will come back. When he shares something, hold it in confidence. When a conflict arises, address it with calm, direct honesty. Every time you pass one of his tests, you lay another brick in the foundation of trust. And slowly, meticulously, you build a fortress of love that is impenetrable. Patience is your superpower here. Earning a Scorpio's love is a marathon, not a sprint. He moves on his own timeline, and you cannot rush it. Any attempt to pressure him or force a commitment before he is ready will send him running for the hills. You have to be willing to invest the time. You have to enjoy the process of getting to know him, of slowly peeling back his layers. If you are looking for a quick, easy romance, the Scorpio man is not for you. But if you are willing to be patient, to prove your loyalty, to embrace the intensity, and to build a foundation of unshakable trust, what you will receive in return is extraordinary. When a Scorpio man finally decides to give you his heart, he gives you all of it. There are no half measures. He will be your most passionate lover, your most loyal defender, and your most trusted confidant. He will see into your soul and love the parts of you that you didn't even know existed. He will challenge you to be the best version of yourself, and he will build a world with you that is rich with passion, depth, and an unbreakable bond. The journey to a Scorpio's heart is not for the faint of heart. It demands your authenticity, your strength, and your patience. But for those who are brave enough to take that journey, the destination is a love that is deeper, more powerful, and more rewarding than you could ever imagine. It's not about making him fall in love. It's about becoming the person he can't help but give his heart to. It's about proving you are worthy of the incredible, all-consuming love he has been waiting to give.